Hello everyone, it's your boy Slaps, back again with another cool video. And by the way, my last post on my social medias was a post telling you that I had a new video out. In reality, it was actually an April Fool's joke because funnily enough, one of them was a Weaver post and the other one was a fucking Rickroll. So I managed to reach 31 seconds before using the F word. Simple as that. Yeah. Today's video is going to be quite fun here, because we are going to be looking into the wild world of, let's zoom in, Chris Chan's wiki, yeah. We're on there, and now we are going to look at the history. And if the video gets taken down, then it is his fault. Oh, and yeah, here we go. He enrolled at a community college. He then met some woman named Sarah. He had a really creepy crush on her, on that woman. And yeah, basically, he talked to her and then immediately she said that she has a boyfriend. Yeah, that was basically how Chris Chan became a virgin with rage. Rage. And that was quite mad though. Then after that incident, he had an epiphany and opened it up publicly in Sonic 2. Yeah, that's right, he's the Sonic man. And then basically he got kicked out of his class for having autism. That was quite dickheadish. Well, the attitude to autism was pretty bad in America back in 2003 because of what happened to Chris Chan. Yeah. Simple as that. Yeah, and then came his salad days, where he had a fear that all women have boyfriends, or infinitely high boyfriend factor, as he called it. And Biscuit, what are you? You're about to jump over here. Sorry about that. That was my cat. Then came the Mary Lee Walsh incident. And came the world's most infamous sign yet. Please pause the video if you want to read it. It is quite creepy though, to have a sign like that. And then came, after that, after doing these signs, he was almost instantly excluded from his school. Oh, and yeah, he wanted to look for a boyfriend for a woman here. Listen, I'm single myself. I'm pretty okay. Hey, and yeah, then came the tale of Crazy Taser, and people kept having jerk-ups off. Yeah, he stopped believing in Santa when he was 24. Literally 10 years after. And yes, that's right. That's autism at its finest. He then extended his activities at his local shopping centre, which was literally what he called an attraction location. Then came some Starbucks working girl who invited Chris to have coffee, and then he actually overreacted, and then only to then realise that she was actually a troll, basically catfishing in real life. Then he would actually be banned from his favourite restaurant and the local supermarket, all because of a attraction sign. Then came a girl that he fell for, and guess what? She thought he was in love when in fact it was not meant to be. Simple as that. Then he went further on a love quest to a festival by the looks of things, where he dressed up like who appears to be a gay trucker. Then the idea guys came. And then guess what? So they ended his love quest. Simple as that. And then came the madness. Now, quite a lot of sagas though. The Fantano saga. Then you became a Roseland guy. Then apparently then there was the Leonard Bernstein saga, which led to him being called Christian. And he actually was a water boy for his basketball team. And he actually did lots of art, apparently. Then came the Love Quest sagas. And he got kicked out of a video game shop because of his dickheadishness. Then came, as we go further down, these photos will get me demonetized. Liquid Chris. But there would be a woman called Casey, and then there was Liquid Chris, Fake Chris, and which led to Real Chris getting really upset. He's like, I'm the true Christian Western Chandler. Yeah. And then yeah. And then guess what? It would get really mad, and then Liquid Chris and would end up marrying Casey. And then came a character called Asperchu, which led to a beef between a guy named Alec Benson Levy and Chris over that. Then came the Dark Ages. Then came his second exile, where he announced that his father had passed on and got up to the heavens. He would be gone, but then there was a house. Then his house burnt down. Then they figured out, then they knew it was the Chandlers. A lot of people knew it was the Chandlers because of that dick. And it was during the exile when he announced on his Facebook that he was no longer a virgin with rage, and that he had lost his virginity to a prostitute. He then became a lesbian, and then guess what? He hated the new Sonic, and then he seriously did actual, and guess what? He then hated Trump, and then there was a beef between Planet Dolan of all YouTube channels and Chris Chan over one artist. If either one was to come back, then I'd probably would still be doing video work on the Planet Dolan channel back then. I'd have imagined the beef with Chris Chan that would have followed. Then there was the Jessica Quinn saga, where she trolled Chris Chan, and they broke up following Sonichu. Then came the idea, guys, of awakening Then he started doing prequel comments, and he then managed to get guard dogs. And then he actually became a My Little Pony fan. A brony, as some people would say. And then after some pretty mad sagas, where she would end up where that would be when Isabel Jank would join the journey. That would be the one that. Then came the infamous incest incident. Basically, she had sex with her mother, and as a result, the police was informed. And guess what? 2 years in jail then followed. And he's free, so therefore he is going to be well and truly out of the spotlight, probably until God knows. And apparently Bob then came the 80s. Then there was an actual timeline for that. And then around 5:30 AM on the 24th of February 1982, that was when chaos began. And if this gets me well and truly demonetized for having kids in the video, then I gotta tell you, he's now a 4-year-old woman who's a virgin with rage. Anyway, it's time to end though on that sour note. So thank you for watching. I'll see you whenever I get around to it. Probably Thursday though. Until then, take care, my little monkeys.